getting the help of Ms. Anshi Tyagi. She will help to resolve our issues. So as this particular webinar is about DHIS, the Digital Health Incentive Scheme. So we will start with the things. Let me share my screen first. We are almost all of us are aware that National Health Authority has launched a incentive scheme which is called Digital Health Incentive Scheme. The main crux that why this incentive scheme is launched and what we are getting, who are the beneficiaries. First of all, I can say that through Digital Health Incentive Scheme, a hospital, clinic or nursing home can get 20 rupees per transaction. If I talk about labs and imaging centers or diagnostic centers, they will get 20 rupees per transaction. And if I talk about the digital solution companies, whether they are HMIS, LMIS, or Health Locker or teleconsultation, they will get 5 rupees per transaction. I will also describe that why I'm talking about this transaction thing. But पहले हम यही देख लेते हैं कि ये हम कितना किसी भी एंटिटी को कितना पैसा हम यहाँ पर दे सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो मैं एक बार फिर से रिपीट कर देता हूं कि हॉस्पिटल, क्लिनिक्स और नर्सिंग होम्स को हम 20 रुपीज पर ट्रांजेक्शन देते हैं, लैब्स को और इमेजिंग सेंटर को भी 20 रुपीज पर ट्रांजेक्शन, और डिजिटल सोल्यूशन कंपनीज अगर हमारे साथ एसोसिएटेड हैं तो उन्हें हम 5 रुपए पर ट्रांजेक्शन देते हैं. लेट्स कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड हियर. सॉरी. सो व्हाट इज द एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया कि अगर किसी को ये इंसेंटिव लेना है, वेदर वो 20 रुपीज पर ट्रांजेक्शन है या 5 रुपीज पर ट्रांजेक्शन है, तो व्हाट इज द एलिजिबिलिटी कि वो क्लेम कर सकें उस इंसेंटिव. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, हेल्थ फैसिलिटी रजिस्टर्ड एज एन फैसिलिटी टाइप इन HFR विद सॉफ्टवेयर लिंकेज इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ द बेड काउंट. देखिए, हम सभी जानते हैं कि कोई भी हेल्थ फैसिलिटी है, वेदर इट्स a big hospital, is a small clinic, it's a hospital of 100 beds, it's a hospital of 10 beds, hospital of या हम कहें कि small clinics जहां पर केवल OPDs हैं, IPD नहीं है. ठीक है, all these categories fall to HFR, health facility registry. ठीक है, इस health facility registry में आप initially आपका registration होना चाहिए. ठीक है, you should be active over there. ठीक है, इसी तरह से अगर हम बात करें कि लेबोरेटरी, वेदर डायग्नोस्टिक सेंटर्स, इमेजिंग सेंटर्स, रेडियोलॉजी सेंटर्स, दे आल्सो फॉल फॉर द कैटेगरी ऑफ HFR. ठीक है, तो ये चाहे वो हॉस्पिटल्स हो, चाहे वो लैब्स हो, दे शुड बी रजिस्टर्ड एट HFR, व्हिच इज कॉल्ड हेल्थ फैसिलिटीज रजिस्ट्री. ठीक है, वहां पर रजिस्टर होना चाहिए that उस पर्टिकुलर फैसिलिटी को. और अगर मैं डिजिटल सॉल्यूशन कंपनी की बात करूं तो उनके लिए भी वी आर हैविंग अ पर्टिकुलर प्लेटफॉर्म व्हिच इज कॉल्ड सैंडबॉक्स. ठीक है, दैट पर्टिकुलर डिजिटल सॉल्यूशन कंपनी शुड बी रजिस्टर्ड एट सैंडबॉक्स प्रोवाइडेड बाय NHA. नाउ लेट्स मूव टू द सम फीचर्स ऑफ DHIS. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, अगर हम बात करें जो हॉस्पिटल्स और क्लिनिक्स हैं, ठीक है, उनके लिए एक बेस लेवल क्राइटेरिया हमने डिसाइड किया है. मैं थोड़ा सा फॉरवर्ड हो रहा हूं क्योंकि मैंने पहले से आपसे ट्रांजैक्शन की बात की है कि हम किस ट्रांजैक्शन पर किसी भी हॉस्पिटल को, किसी भी लैब को वी आर गिविंग इंसेंटिव. तो ट्रांजैक्शन क्या है? वी नो दैट दिस इंसेंटिव स्कीम इज एसोसिएटेड विद आभा, आयुष्मान भारत हेल्थ अकाउंट्स. ठीक है, तो यहां पर अगर हम बात करें, वी आर नॉट गिविंग इंसेंटिव फॉर क्रिएशन ऑफ आभा अकाउंट और आभा एड्रेस. हम किसी भी आभा अकाउंट या आभा एड्रेस के बनने पर इंसेंटिव नहीं दे रहे हैं. हम हेल्थ ट्रांजैक्शन पर या स्कैन एंड शेयर ट्रांजैक्शन पर पैसा दे रहे हैं. ठीक है, या हम कहें कि इंसेंटिव दे रहे हैं. वो कैसे होता है? फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि किसी का भी एक आभा एड्रेस या आभा अकाउंट क्रिएट होता है. वो क्रिएट होने के बाद उसमें वो टेली कंसल्टेशन से रिलेटेड, डॉक्टर कंसल्टेशन, डायरेक्ट डॉक्टर कंसल्टेशन से रिलेटेड, या किसी भी रिकॉर्ड को लेकर एक जगह से दूसरी जगह, लाइक एक हॉस्पिटल से दूसरे हॉस्पिटल, या एक लैब से एक हॉस्पिटल, या एक लैब से डॉक्टर, एक पर्टिकुलर क्लिनिक के बीच में जो भी ट्रांजैक्शन होती है रिकॉर्ड्स की, उसे हम यहाँ पर एक सिंगल ट्रांजैक्शन का नाम दे रहे हैं। ठीक है, लेट मी अगेन एक्सप्लेन द पर्टिकुलर थिंग. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई एम द person whose Abha address or Abha account is created, and what I am doing is I have been to a doctor and I have taken the consultation, and then that particular doctor has written some test, and I'm going to a particular lab over there. मैंने वो टेस्ट वहां पर करवाए. टेस्ट करवाने के बाद instead of using the physical report, the paper, reports printed on paper, मैं थ्रू अपने आभा एड्रेस के वो ट्रांजैक्शन कर रहा हूं. व्हाट आई डिड इज कि लैब्स ने एक टोकन जनरेट किया मेरे कंसेंट का, कि मेरा कंसेंट लिया जाएगा कि मैं ये रिपोर्ट्स एक पर्टिकुलर क्लिनिक से या एक पर्टिकुलर डॉक्टर से या एक पर्टिकुलर हॉस्पिटल से शेयर करना चाहता हूं. मैं उसे पर यस करूंगा. यस होने पर वो रिपोर्ट्स उस पर्टिकुलर डॉक्टर, उस पर्टिकुलर हॉस्पिटल या उस पर्टिकुलर क्लिनिक को डिस्प्ले हो जाएंगे. दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड अ ट्रांजैक्शन, जिसके बेस पर हमें अलग अलग तरह से इंसेंटिव मिल रहे हैं. इसी तरह सेम वी आर हैविंग स्कैन एंड शेयर फीचर. ठीक है, जो कि अभी अगर मैं बात करूं तो बहुत सारे हॉस्पिटल्स में इंप्लीमेंट किया जा चुका है. एंड इफ वी टॉक अबाउट दिस मंथ रिजल्ट, द एम्स रायपुर इज डूइंग ग्रेट इन इट, and they have done many transactions, many scan and share transaction, and we are proud that they are helping us to create our health industry very digital and very easy. So अब मेरे हिसाब से आप सबको ये चीज समझ आ गई होगी कि एक ट्रांजैक्शन क्या होगी. अब बात आते हैं कि इस ट्रांजैक्शन का भी एक क्राइटेरिया है. ट्रांजैक्शन का क्राइटेरिया क्या है? मैक्सिमम 1 ट्रांजैक्शन पर डे एंड 5 ट्रांजैक्शन पर मंथ. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, किसी भी एक पेशेंट के अगर आभा एड्रेस की बात करें तो वो अगर दिन में मान लीजिए एक अलग अलग लैब्स के पास गए या 5 डॉक्टर्स के पास गए, ठीक है, और वो उनके आपस में उस रिकॉर्ड्स को शेयर किया गया, तो इन दैट केस वी विल जस्ट कंसीडर 1 ट्रांजैक्शन अ डे. वो 5 ट्रांजैक्शन काउंट नहीं होंगी. एंड इफ वी टॉक अबाउट कि अगर मंथ में वो 10 अलग अलग डॉक्टर्स के पास जाते हैं और 10 अलग अलग ट्रांजैक्शन शेयर होती हैं डिफरेंट डॉक्टर्स और डिफरेंट लैब्स, और चाहे वो स्कैन एंड शेयर भी ट्रांजैक्शन क्यों ना हो, ठीक है, तो उनमें से 5 ट्रांजैक्शन को वी विल कंसीडर फॉर इंसेंटिव. सो लेट मी एक्सप्लेन इट अगेन, दैट वी विल टेक फॉर अ पर्सन, वी विल टेक 1 ट्रांजैक्शन पर डे एंड 5 ट्रांजैक्शन पर मंथ फॉर 1 आभा एड्रेस. सो मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, see, we are having 2 different schemes. One scheme is applicable from January to March, and next scheme is valid from 1st April 2023. Now, if I talk about the old policy is related to beds, or I would say that it is dependent on beds. कि एक हॉस्पिटल में कितने बेड्स हैं, इस पर डिपेंड करती है हमारी ओल्ड पॉलिसी. ठीक है, ओल्ड पॉलिसी की अगर बात करूं, जो हमारे पास ट्रांजैक्शन है, जो पर ट्रांजैक्शन मनी है, दैट इज 20. आप अगर यहाँ पर देख पाए, इंसेंटिव ऑन पर ट्रांजैक्शन इट इज 20 पर एडिशनल ट्रांजैक्शन अबव बेस लेवल. एक बेस लेवल भी हमारे पास यहाँ पर है. फॉर एग्जांपल, मैं अगर बात करूं हॉस्पिटल और लैब्स के लिए, जो बेस लेवल है दैट इज 100. और अगर मैं डीएससीज और हेल्थ लॉकर्स की बात करूं, डीएससी के लिए भी हमारा बेस लेवल जो है दैट इज 100, बट फॉर हेल्थ एंड टेली कंसल्टेशन आवर बेस लेवल इज 500. So let's coming back कि जो हमारे पास old policy है that is related to the beds. Like if a hospital is 10 bedded hospital, तो वहां पर जो base level transaction होगा that would be 50 into 10, यानी कि 50 into 10 500. तो base level जो transaction होगा old policy के according that would be 500. ठीक है, बट न्यू पॉलिसी में हमारे पास ये क्लियर है कि फॉर हॉस्पिटल, क्लिनिक्स, लैब्स एंड HMIS एंड LMIS हमारे पास 100 पर जो थ्रेशोल्ड वैल्यू रहेगी, जो बेस लेवल ट्रांजैक्शन रहेगी, दैट वुड बी 100. ठीक है, यही अगर मैं बात करूं कि ओल्ड पॉलिसी की, तो लैब के केस में जो 500 पर ट्रांजैक्शन रहेगा बेस लेवल, और जो इंसेंटिव है दैट वुड बी 15 रुपीज per transaction after base level. अगर आप 500 ट्रांजेक्शन क्लियर कर लेते हैं तो उसके बाद आपको 15 रुपीज पर ट्रांजेक्शन इंसेंटिव मिल जाता है। इसी के साथ में हमारे पास एक चीज और है कि अगर दैट पर्टिकुलर फैसिलिटी इज QCI अप्रूव तो उसे 20% एडिशनल इंसेंटिव मिल जाएगा। बट this particular condition is associated with old policy only, but in new policy no these conditions are associated. No beds are concerned. Any clinic, any hospital, any big hospital, any small hospital, only OPDs level clinics, they will get the transaction. यहाँ पर अगर आप देखें न्यू पॉलिसी में तो सिंपल स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड हमारे पास रूल है कि 100 बेस लेवल ट्रांजेक्शन है, 100 के ऊपर कोई भी ट्रांजेक्शन होती है तो यहाँ पर क्लिनिक्स, लैब्स, दे विल गेट 20 रुपीज पर ट्रांजेक्शन। अगर मैं HMIS यानी कि हॉस्पिटल मैनेजमेंट इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम या लैब मैनेजमेंट इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम की बात करूं तो स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड 100 ट्रांजेक्शन के बाद 5 रुपीज पर ट्रांजेक्शन दे विल गेट। बट इन केस ऑफ हेल्थ लॉकर्स एंड टेली कंसल्टेशन वहां पर हमारा जो बेस लेवल है दैट इज 500 ट्रांजेक्शन होने के बाद वी विल गेट 5 रुपीज पर ट्रांजेक्शन। इसमें अगर किसी को डाउट है तो यू मे प्लीज रेज योर हैंड एंड वी विल रिजॉल्व दैट पर्टिकुलर क्वेरी। अगर आपको यहाँ पर कोई डाउट लग रहा है तो आप अपना हैंड रेज कर सकते हैं एंड वी विल टेक योर क्वेश्चन। I think everyone is okay with it, so let's move forward. Yeah, good evening, Dr. Pushpa. Yes, please. You can unmute yourself. Yes, please.
Yeah, am I audible to you?
Yes, you're not clearly audible. ये आपकी जो आवाज है बहुत दूर से आती लग रही है.
Now?
Yeah, yes, please.
Yeah, okay. So I just want to understand about the base level criteria. Suppose like 100 entries are the base level and after that 5 extra entries are there. So I am getting the like incentive for the 5 remaining or the 105?
No, over here that base level means that that is your criteria to complete 100 transaction first. Now, in this case, as you have explained that after 100 you are doing 5 transactions. So in this case, you will get 100 rupees, 5 into 20, 100 rupees for that particular month, I would say. Is it clear, Dr. Pushpa?
Yes, it's clear now.
Okay, great.
For the base level, we are not getting anything, na?
Sorry?
For the base level, we are not getting anything. After
No,
that,
no.
we are getting the incentive.
Yes, Dr. Pushpa. Actually, base level is your eligibility criteria. You can say whether it's a base level, whether it's a threshold value, or you can also count it as a eligibility criteria. कि 100 के लिए आप eligible होंगे, उसके बाद rest of the transaction you will get incentive for particular thing. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, Dr. Naresh Agrawal is with us. Yes, sir. You can unmute yourself, please.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon, Dr. Agrawal.
Sir, I am a private consultant covering it in India. Okay. And I have a question back to Dr. Pushpa as said. And my suggestion, this is not rather a question, my suggestion that if we make that when any hospital cross say 100 and 101 is done, then the payment should be given for the 101. I am saying this thing because there are so many hospitals, small hospitals think that suppose we are making a transaction and we end up at a 95 only, 98 only, then all the exercise will be go for none. So this is one suggestion which you can put in front of our Pragya sir or the this Pankaj sir, that if it is possible, then make it okay. Then we will transfer the money only after 100. But please count 101, not only one, sir. This is my suggestion.
Dr. Agrawal, thanks for your suggestion. But let me explain the thing to you. For example, see, if we can take an example of digital transaction, digital money transaction. If I talk about 3 years or 5 years back, it was like some people are doing that transaction, or some people are using any Paytm or any kind of app for particular thing. But over here, why we are we should know the thing that why we are giving incentive is to motivate people that we are on digital path, the health industry is on digital path, we are going with it, just to motivate the doctors, just to motivate the companies, just to motivate the entities for that particular digital path. We are giving incentives. I'm okay with your thing that you're saying that that 100 base level is more, but there would be a time that this 100 will, you will maybe you will complete this 100 transaction in 5 hours, or maybe 10 hours, or maybe one day. You will not wait for a month. So that's why I'm saying that in starting we can say that it is a hurdle, but it is not the hurdle, it is a eligibility criteria, and we can take it in a healthy manner, that initially we have to do the 100, but after some time I think it would be easy for us when it will be in the fashion that everyone is doing these transactions.
So
But
my
yeah,
question
please.
perhaps is a different, sir. Your answer is perhaps in a different way, that I'm not talking why there is a 100 threshold. I am talking that if any hospital touch the 100 threshold,
us too. So we are working on it, but right now there is no provision. I agree that in current scenario we don't have any provision to provide incentive to virtual facilities, but we are working on it, and let's see if that after some time we will get something for virtual facilities also. So next is Naveen ji. Okay. Mr. Jahangir Ahmed is with us. Yes, please. आप अपने आप को अनम्यूट कर सकते हैं. You can ask the question. Yes, please. जहांगीर जी, सॉरी, आपकी वॉइस ब्रेक हो रही है.
In these procedures are very, there is one thing very common for the patient, that is not in the
Jahangir ji, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I think the network is not working properly at your place. तो उसकी वजह से आपकी वॉइस काफी ब्रेक हो रही है. We are not able to hear you.
I will again repeat the question. In the package master list. Hello.
Yes, Jahangir ji.
Yeah. There is in the package master. There is one procedure which is not.
Sir, am I audible?
Are you audible?
I'm sorry, you're not clearly audible.
Clearly.
If there is a in case Mr. Jahangir, you can write your question in the chat box. We will answer that particular. We will also take that particular question, and we will answer for that.
It was better that it could directly communicate.
I'm sorry, Jahangir ji, your voice is still breaking. But आप अपना जो question है वो आप chat box में mention कर सकते हैं. We will definitely take that question. Please, thank you. Yes, there's someone from Mediseva. Yes, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question.
Yeah, hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
So my question is that can the digital healthcare company and the telemedicine communication company, can the both of the companies come under the same payroll? My simple question is that we are having a digital health solution company also, and Mediseva Technology itself is a telemedicine company. So if we provide the digital health solutions to the telemedicine company, right? So our one company will give the software process to the telemedicine company. So the both of the companies get incentive, or out of the both one company will get the incentivized?
See, yeah, in this case, my teammate Ms. Sangmitra is with me. She will answer the question.
Okay.
Yeah, hi sir. So yes, definitely both of the entities, since they both have different product types, they will get the incentives. Only
Okay.
thing is that the eligibility criteria is different.
Right. So eligibility criteria for telemedicine is, I think, so that 500,
500.
Yes.
500 the consultations has to be done, or the 500 digital health data has to be transferred. After that only.
500, there is no incentive. It is one
Yes.
after.
Yes. From 500, the incentive will be started.
Correct.
So this will be, ma'am, sorry that maybe this will be a vague question or what, I hadn't go through the things. So this above 500, like we had gone to 550, 560, 570. So this number is basis on the yearly basis, or it will be on the month basis?
It's month basis.
It's month basis,
Yeah,
right?
it's monthly
Right.
basis.
Right. Okay.
We will provide you the incentive on monthly basis.
Monthly basis. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Also,
Yeah.
I would just like to add to it that there would be two different bridge IDs. So one bridge ID, or I would say sandbox ID, would be different for each product type.
Okay, fine.
All right.
To add on that, it only depends that how you have registered on Sandbox. If you have registered as a two separate entities, so then there will be two separate page IDs for different facilities. If it is a single facility, then I think so it would be.
No. That I'm not talking about the similar facility. Like one of my company is doing digital health, providing digital health platform to hospitals, to the pathologies, and to the telemedicine companies as well. And one of our company, core company, Mediseva Technology, is into the telemedicine. So that was my question, that in that case, इसमें ऐसा तो नहीं होगा कि that ये company, दोनों company आप ही को belong करती है, तो we cannot give the incentive.
No, it totally depends कि आपके platforms कितने हैं.
Yes, obviously. I got
Platforms
understood.
कितने हैं जो आपने Sandbox पे register किए हैं, ये उस पे totally depend करता है.
Right.
इसमें दो separate platforms हैं, तो दो separate platforms की तरह consider किया जाए.
Fine. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So next we are having Mr. Naveen from Drew Care. Naveen, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question. Naveen, you are not audible right now. Naveen, you are not audible. If you are having any query, you can just mention it in the chat box and we will take those queries. Thank you. Next is Mr. Ravindranath.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
When mentioning about the transactions, you mentioned that a transaction is something like a data sharing, right?
Like a
data sharing, like one from one hospital, if a doctor.
Exactly. Health records link. We call this particular term as health record linking. Yes, please.
Yeah. So in case of telemedicine, how is it defined? In case of telemedicine, it won't be the case, right? Teleconsultation.
Sorry. Can you please come again?
In case of telemedicine, will the definition still remain the same? Because in case of telemedicine, it's just a virtual consultation. As such, there will not be any health record linking, right? It's just a consultation.
But sir,
No.
would be getting
Yeah,
generated,
exactly.
A prescription will lie in the same system, right? It won't be, because the hospital will be using the same platform, isn't it?
Ravindraji, let me take your query as an example. For example, as my name is Yogesh Purana, I'm getting any consultation through the teleconsultation platform, and that particular doctor has prescribed for some test. So I'm going to the particular lab, And again, when I'm going back for the consultation, those tests are done, reports have come, and that particular doctor will ask for those test reports. It will be count as a a health transaction.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
But in that case, like
if we talk about the single transaction, like the teleconsultation is like, we are not saying that you're giving the teleconsultation, it will be the counted as a transaction. We are saying that health records are linking somewhere, or the movement of health records from one entity to another entity, whether it's a lab, whether it's a hospital, whether it's a radiology center, whether it's a diagnostic center, that is called a transaction. So it can also be implemented in teleconsultation things also.
Yeah, now I understood.
Okay,
But like this data, this sharing of the health records, it's the same whether it is teleconsultation or a physical consultation.
Yes,
it is the
exactly.
same,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
But
Yes.
why is the differentiation of 500 for teleconsultation and 100 for physical facilities?
Actually, Mr. Ravindra, the thing is that it is policy level matters. But yes, if you are saying, as you know, we are getting suggestions from other people also, we will definitely convey it to the authorities for the reconsideration.
Okay. No, I just wanted to understand the difference. That's it.
Actually, we don't know. Actually, it is what policy it is. So in policy, it is said that 500 transaction. So we are definitely presenting this.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. So, is there any queries in chat box? Yeah, please. So, as we had a very good discussion on different things, but let me go towards the registration for the people who have come here for the first time. For any we know that the registration can be done through two different ways. If I talk about any hospital, any clinic, or any lab, they can do it through HFR, which is called Health Facility Registry. And if I talk about the digital solution companies, they can associated with us through the sandbox. So before that, what documentation is required for the registration? I'm explaining the things. First is bank account details, where we will have the account holder name, bank account number, name and address of branch, IFSC code of the branch. These are the very general things you all are aware. So you can be handy with the bank account details and these documents so that you can upload it over there. You can have the PAN and copy of the PAN card so that you can upload it over there. So let's coming to the process. Now we can see that how a facility, a clinic, or a hospital or lab can register from HFR. So first, when the particular person will register, open the login their credential on HFR portal, they will get this kind of field. Like they will have the name, they will having the details, they will be having the different buttons over there. So the fourth button would be the registered for digital health incentive scheme. So that particular person can click this register for digital health scheme, and it will redirect it to the next page where you will be asked for these particular documents. It is given that you need a cancelled check, bank details, annexure 4, mandate form, PAN card. You can download the mandate form from here and you can fill it, and then on the next step you can upload it on the particular link. Next is the annexure form. Now, why this annexure form is used? It is used like if there is difference between the name of the organization or name of the person who is asking for the claim, and what is the working name of that particular organization. if we are finding the difference between these two things, so we need the annexure 4. So that particular thing you can download annexure 4, you can fill it, and then you can upload it on the next step. तो यहां से ये सब आप चीजें देख लेंगे, उसके बाद आप कहेंगे प्रोसीड. आफ्टर प्रोसीडिंग you will land on this page. यहाँ पर आप देखेंगे कि on the left side there are some links which are DHIS registration or updation, claim your incentive, history and logout. But before that you need to take care of registration thing as you are the first comer on this portal. तो यहाँ पर आप देखेंगे कि आपको ये details fill करनी है, your bank details. After that you will upload the cancelled check and copy of the PAN card. In the next step you will be asked to submit the e-sign. Here e-sign means कि आपका जो आधार ऑथेंटिकेशन के थ्रू आप एक पर्टिकुलर डॉक्यूमेंट को साइन करते हैं, ठीक है. So when you will submit e-sign you will be redirected and you will be asked to proceed. तो यहां पर अगर आप देख पाए नीचे क्लियरली, ठीक है, जिसे हम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक साइन कहते हैं, थ्रू आधार यू कैन डू इट. Same kind of process would be for sandbox for the digital solution companies. Same आपको you can log in through the sandbox and you can follow the same. You will find this particular register for DHIS link, and then almost the same process will be there. You will be filling your bank details and rest of the things, and you will get registered. One more thing, after registration, if you know that you are doing very good in health record linking, you can come back to DHIS. You can click on claim your incentive, and if you can see over there, if your incentive is created, you can click on claim button and you will get your incentive electronically. So this is all from our side. Still, if you are having some question, you may please ask. Yes, someone from Mediseva, they want to say something. Yes, please. You can unmute yourself and you can ask the question. Okay. Dr. Naresh Agarwal is with us again. Yes, Dr. Agarwal.
Okay, sir. My question is related with the formality hospital need after linking a software and the registration for this DHIS. So, as I'm not clear what is the current situation, but there was a column that the bank signature is needed where the hospital account is there. What about that, sir? If it is still mandatory or it's mentioned or not, because this is the biggest bottleneck, you can say, because the hospitals do very hesitate now. We have to authenticate from the hospital, from the bank and all these things. और there's something fear that कि अब तो हमारा जो भी खाता है वो ABDM कोई खुलने वाला है, वो देख लेंगे क्या हो रहा है हमारे यहाँ पे, like that. तो वो कुछ मेरी जो मतलब जिनका मैं कंसल्टेंट हूँ, तो they upload, because if you see the record, nice HMS has the maximum hospitals get registered in a total solution, you can say total IPD OPD module. Okay, sir. And they are majority from this Punjab, my own state, Haryana, and few from JNK and Himachal are hesitant to sign the DHS. And this is a different story. So that's my question is that please let me know that, sir, whether it is mandatory or not.
डॉक्टर अग्रवाल, मैं स्टिल थोड़ा सा मैं समझ नहीं पाया हूँ, आप किस पर्टिकुलर बैंक डिटेल्स के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं? यू आर आस्किंग अबाउट
जो बैंक डिटेल जिसपे मनी आना है, जो हॉस्पिटल ने देना है कि दिस इज ओवर बैंक डिटेल, मेरा पीएनबी में बैंक है और मेरे जो हॉस्पिटल है वो वहां पे सारा डिटेल दे रहा है.
जी जी.
दिस इज आईएफसी कोड, दिस इज नेम एंड ये सेविंग करंट है क्या है, उसको फिर नीचे आता है कि बैंक टू बी फिल बाय बैंक की बैंक का सिग्नेचर और स्टैंप होना चाहिए. ये फॉर्मेलिटी होती है. तो
नहीं, यहाँ पर ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. आप यहाँ
ऐसा कुछ
देखिए,
नहीं है।
आप स्क्रीन पर
ओके।
देखिए, या यस, आप स्क्रीन पर देखिए कि यहाँ पर ऐसी कोई फॉर्मेलिटी नहीं है। आपने यहाँ पर बैंक डिटेल्स दी, बैंक डिटेल्स देने के बाद सिंपली आपने कैंसिल्ड चेक और पैन दिया, दैट्स इट। वी आर
It
नॉट
was
आस्किंग
there,
फॉर
sir.
any further details.
It was there, sir, previously. That's why I say in a starting what is the situation. Otherwise, most of the facility has skipped that column and put their registration, and they get registered also. Okay, sir. My
Okay.
question is over.
Okay, thank you. Any other question from anyone, please? Yes, Dr. Pushpa is there. Yes, Dr. Pushpa, you can unmute yourself.
Hello.